Hoyt Johnson was the owner of A1 Locksmith on Simmons Street for years. After retirement, he moved to Little Switzerland and opened Lynn Lodge. Today, that lodge has over 300 people stranded there due to the impact of Hurricane Helene.
We need help. I'm so emotional. And when you lose your friends and your families just washed away, don't even know where they are, it's tough.
Hoyt Johnson lived in New Bern for years when he decided to move to the mountains of western NC.
I've lived in New Bern most of my life, except for the last 14 years I moved up here. I've been through a ton of hurricanes. Nothing like this. I mean, it's one for the books.
The lodge that has been a travel destination is now a refuge.
The whole infrastructure in Mitchell County and part of McDowell County is gone. Every telephone pole is gone, washed away or blown over.
Johnson says that the community cannot do this alone. There's simply not enough resources.
People are driving on roads that are not safe, that are 3/4 washed away, and it's a 200-foot drop just to get supplies.
Jay Jones is from Gastonia, North Carolina. He traveled to Little Switzerland in an attempt to bring supplies to his wife's grandparents.
There's no way to get heavy equipment up through there. There's no way to get there. Possibly the only way you're going to be able to get to them is to hike it in.
That is exactly what he did. This footage is from his 3-hour hike of 226A.
It's like apocalyptic times up there. I mean, just going to broke down vehicles and siphoning gas out of them that our neighbors had to power their generators. We got them all running.
Jones says the area will never be the same.
No one up there has ever experienced anything remotely close to this.
Johnson was happy to hear that the New Bern community has come together to help provide resources, saying that they need us.
Just not trying not to get emotional, but the mountains need y'all. The mountains are there when New Bern needs them, so we need y'all.
They've had visits via helicopter dropping off necessary resources like food, insulin, and any other medications they need. However, Johnson says they need so much more. They're also hoping to get their hands on some kind of generator to prepare food for the people stranded there. He has also collaborated with local emergency officials, but has been a struggle because of the 911 operations center being completely destroyed during the storm. To find out more about what you can do to help, you can visit our website. Here in New Bern, I'm Elena Laster, News 12.
We had guests here. We got them out safe. There's Mitchell County, McDowell County are they doing what they can do. But we're set up now so we can start feeding people. We are trying to get a commercial generator up here. U.S. Food is willing to get the food to us so we can start cooking and feeding people. We had 2 helicopters land on the property yesterday and brought insulin. And the helicopter left 5 minutes after they left, so they pulled up needing somebody was in shock, so we were able to take care of them. And then the next one, they brought baby formula, and we've already gone through that. They're supposed to bring us some more today. We just need supplies. There's only one way in. Duke Power is probably just overwhelmed. We hadn't seen anybody yet from Duke. I know they're trying to do what they can do, but what we need, this county's needs, and I'm not speaking for the government people here, but we need every city, every county in North Carolina to donate 2 of their dump trucks, 2 of their backhoes, and people. There is no way DOT can handle the amount of washouts there are. I'm blessed here at the Big Lynn Lodge. Not very much damage, and it's one of the only places in the county that you can get out cell phones. There's probably 300 people here now on their phones trying to get out to tell people that they're alive. But we're trying to get a generator so we can get up and running and start giving out free food. Mitchell and McDowell County are just 2 of the counties in Western North Carolina, but the whole Western North Carolina, it's unbelievable. It's just, we need help. And it's going to take, speaking personally, it's going to take every city, every county donate at least 2 dump trucks, 2 backhoes, and some people to help people get these roads open and get people safe and get them food and get them power. So, I don't know what else to say. We're trying to do what we can do to feed people, and everybody's okay, and that we need food and water. They standing on the property with their cell phones out, trying to let people know that they are alive and they are okay. Mitchell County the urgent management has done a heck of a job, but I know some of these guys are working on 3 days no sleep. The 911 center got destroyed, and so they're working on backup, but they're doing the best they can do, but I'm trying to coordinate with them a little bit to get food and water and help up here.
Progress has been made for those stranded at the Lynn Lodge. I first spoke with Hoyt Johnson 2 days after the storm. I checked in with him last night and he says the roads are clearing up, but many people who live nearby have nowhere to go. Johnson's message to the New Bern community and all those in ENC is thank you.
We just think that every day is getting better and better.
The devastation that struck western North Carolina 2 weeks ago is still holding around 400 people at the Lynn Lodge in Little Switzerland.
Response from Craven County, Pamlico, and Jones County from my friends there has been unbelievable.
Hoyt Johnson, the owner of Lynn Lodge, says how grateful he is for the support from our community, but he has one big ask.
We a lot of water and food and everything. But just ask everybody not to forget us, give us a pause for a week or 2, and then we would definitely need winter clothes for kids and adults and stuff because everybody's lost everything.
While they're okay with food and water for now, they have started a GoFundMe to help aid the hundreds of people in need of new homes.
I think it's going to be the biggest issue in money. Unfortunately, this is a sort of poor county, and they're definitely going to need some assistance.
Much of the footage you're seeing here is from David Hayes in Yancey County, working with local people who have come together to volunteer. It is the community people who have made a difference. Fat Fella's Barbecue Restaurant in Newport traveled to the lodge and was able to feed everyone there.
Wonderful barbecue. There was nothing left. I think close to 350, 400 plates. It was every bit used, and the people loved it. And I will definitely be in his debt forever.
Throughout the call, he continued to thank the community and reflect on how glad he was to see everyone coming together to help.
It touches my heart in ways that I can't even express. I will always owe New Bern everything. It's just been unbelievable. And the people here just, heartwarming. It's just, gives me good hope.
This is just the beginning of a long recovery for the Big Lynn Lodge and all of Western NC. To hear more from Johnson about the lodge and their experience, you can visit our YouTube page at WCTI 12. In the studio, I'm Elena Laster, News 12.
Well, Highway 221 and 226A and 226, they are starting to fix them, which is a good thing. Power is coming back. Duke Power is really working hard. A lot of charities are here, help feeding. We're still feeding, maybe 300 or 400 people a day. We just think that every day is getting better and better. We just, thank goodness it's been sun shining, and the last night was a little cool, but we just trying to get by. It's going to be a long process. So don't forget us, especially with this other hurricane coming in Florida. We definitely will need some winter clothes. Not a whole lot of response on FEMA bringing houses yet. People will definitely need some kind of housing. But things are looking better. We have to definitely stay positive. But, I say it again, I really have to thank the people back home. The response has been unbelievable. And the staff, Kelly at the front desk has done a heck of a job. We're working on very little sleep. But, it's what you have to do. And, the banks are not open. No businesses are open yet, which will be a long time. Just money and housing. I don't know if we really discussed about starting a GoFundMe to try to get some people in houses. That's going pretty well. Housing is going to be the biggest issue, and money. And that's the barbecue kind of, with Board Barbecue there in Newbern. That's what I grew up on, and it's definitely different there than up here. And it was wonderful barbecue. There was nothing left. And I think he's made 2 or 3 runs at different places in the mountain, too. So definitely hats off to him. Everything has just been, as far as the community, everybody getting along, nobody getting ill, everybody been very patient, nobody taking extra stuff that they didn't need. It's just very humbling, and it's given me a different perspective and hope on life that, as Americans, we are good people. I've reached out to Steve Tyson a couple times there in Newbern, and he's called to check on me. And, I've been out of Newbern 14 years, and this, as I've said it before, the response has just been unbelievable. We are able to leave. I've left only twice since all this has happened. But it's not an easy leave.
Right.
Both ways on 226A, which we was on, is washed out, and it's very tricky. There's a little back road that you can go down, dirt road, to get out, but it's not easy road. But we can get out, and we are housing people that lost everything. But there will come a time where, unfortunately, they will have to leave so we can try to get a business going next year. It definitely will be next year. Will be different. My goal is to open no later than April 1st, and just see how it goes. The Bluish Parkway runs right in the middle through my property, and it will definitely be closed for a couple of years. So that definitely will affect business. But I think with people's curiosity of wanting to see what happened up here, and as quick as they are and hard as they work and to get everything restored, I think it'll turn out being a good year. It won't be a great year, but it'll be a good year. Again, thank everybody. The support has been unbelievable, and it's touched my heart, and I'm thankful to live in North Carolina.